Welcome, and thanks for joining us at Wisdom and Wrinkles, Candid Chats on Aging. Each week, we bring you a short chat on the things we all deal with as we age. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes not. Occasionally, we'll also bring you a longer chat that'll be on the question of retirement in general. Hope to see you here. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Wisdom and Wrinkles, Candid Chats about Aging. And today with me, I have my dear friend, Camille Levee. Now, Camille is an amazing person. She was a nonprofit executive for over 30 years. She's a volunteer curator. She has been a Rotarian and, of course, in leadership roles in the Rotary clubs many times for over 25 years. I could actually go on and on about all her awards and all the other things she does, but since she lost her husband of 41 years, she definitely keeps busy and is also a mother, a grandma, and a great-grandma. And I love this quote that she has, that service is the rent you pay for the space you occupy. So with that, hi, Camille, and tell me what you think about aging and retirement, so on.
Thank you, Pauline, for that great introduction. And I can't say aging because I feel like I'm about 22. Do we ever feel a real age? Like most people, you look forward to retirement. Oh, I can be free. I can go shopping. I can have lunch with friends. I can have wine at lunch, all those good things. And that lasts for about 6 months. And then you're all caught up, closets are cleaned, the books have been read. And what do you do? And I've had people, because I've now been, can you believe, in Florida for a little over 3 years. It doesn't seem like it, but when I moved here, it was a big change. And so people ask me, what do you do? And I start listing things and they go, and you're retired? And I said, yes, I'm retired. Well, how do you get involved? How do you find these things? So for people who are looking at retirement, forget the bucket list. The bucket list is something that you should be doing every day, not saving it for a time. Do it now because you never know what tomorrow may bring. That's one of the things as a widow, I could say, we saw something we wanted to do and we did it. We didn't have to say, oh, gee, I wish we would, because life's too short. So I started out here in Florida saying, okay, what are the things that mean the most to me that I'd like? All these years I've wanted to volunteer and do, but job interferes, family interferes, kids interfere. Literacy has always been very important. Having books available for everyone to read. I'm in Florida. There's lots of brouhaha and lots of banning of books.
Oh, yeah.
Things that we raised our kids on now are taboo and the kids can't read them in school. And so I joined up with the Friends of the Library thinking I can make a difference. I can volunteer my time. If I want to tutor, I can teach kids to read, whatever. Started as a volunteer with Friends of the Library, working the book sale. And then someone said to me, oh, I have a friend in the women's club. You'd be really good in the women's club. They provide scholarships for young women. They focus on mentoring. Okay, I joined a women's club. That's how I got into being curator of the museum, because they didn't have anybody else. But the library, veterans issues are very important to me. And so I'm a member of the VFW Auxiliary and involved myself there. And then I decided, okay, I've been a Rotarian for this many years. I'm going to continue that relationship. So 3 things, okay, that kind of morphed into about 5 or 6. As you talk with people, they all have great ideas and they want to get involved, but they don't know how. A lot of people are not like you and I, Pauline, where we talk to everyone and we make suggestions. If you're unsure of how to get yourself introduced, take a look around at your friends. Who do you know that could help you, introduce you, and get you involved? It doesn't have to be that you have to talk to everyone, but look around your circle and think about what it is that you want to do and what you want to accomplish. I have also found that getting involved in my local chamber of commerce. Now, when I joined, I had no intention of doing anything but finding out the businesses in my area, who was reputable, who wasn't, etc., who had the services I needed. That kind of morphed into I am now chair of the membership committee for the chamber board. It came because I wanted to get to know these businesses. And your Chamber of Commerce hosts local events that are small group gatherings that you can get to talk to people one-on-one and learn about your community. So as much as I networked in my previous lives, I'm continuing to network.
It sounds like it.
And so when I tell people and introduce myself and talk about what I'm doing at the museum or whatever, they say, oh my goodness, did you grow up here? No, I've only been here 3 years. But I also want to learn about my community. What makes my community tick? What is it that I can do to help my community become a little better? Maybe it's just saying hi to the neighbor. Maybe it's just putting water out for the neighborhood cat. But one little action that you can say, I did that. So that's how I got involved and continue to get involved.
That's so fabulous. It's words of wisdom, because it really is as simple as that. It really is as simple as saying, okay, I'm new in my community. Let me find out about my community. Where does help need to be? Where help needed? And what are the reputable businesses? What better than going to the Chamber of Commerce and talking to them and so on. This has been so wonderful. I really appreciate, probably like you, I speak with a lot of people who either are looking to be retired or are retired and are just like, okay, how do I make friends? Because socialization is so important. Camille, this was just wonderful. Thank you so much. And I hope we'll have you back another time.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pauline.
Okay. Thanks for listening to this episode of Wit, Wisdom and Wrinkles, Candid Chats on Aging. Join us next week when we'll be interviewing another friend on the things we face daily as we age.